Wow, I'm going to open this fun new toy. Let's see what we've got today. It's always a surprise, something new. Actually, I can just peel this off. Why did I waste my time doing that? Spiderman. Oh, it's a helmet for your collection. The Green Goblin. Premium roleplay helmet. Let's look at this box. Okay. You know what? Get all this. Okay, got that out. It's a very colorful box, and it looks like there is a giant, like a giant praying mantis in here, cicada, something of the sort, giant grasshopper. It is the helmet. It is large, at least long, I should say. There's still more box to remove, though. Let us see. We will take this part out first, and we will open and remove this, which I'm assuming is the helmet. It's got quite the nose. Nothing else in there. Okay. This is probably the stand for it, but we're going to open that up first. It's important to Oscorp. That's what the stand says. And now for the helmet itself. Okay. With a bag inside with some extra parts. It's got a pad for your head. Let's look inside. It's got one already velcroed in. This one probably velcros in as well. There's these little pads inside. There's little circles inside with Velcro built on them, and you can stick the padding in to protect your head. First and foremost important in a cosplay helmet is making sure it is comfortable. Now, before I go further, we've got these lovely sides here as well. Let's look at his face, his mouth, which has kind of this mesh material over it, which I'm guessing is for breathing through. A nose that's big enough you can pick. There's some stuff on him. His eyes are very shiny. I'm not going to touch them. I don't want to get fingerprints on them, but very shiny gold. Obviously his teeth, his chin sticks out as an empty space pretty much. These are a soft rubber. I'm guessing this is where it expands to let your head in. Yes, and it's a soft rubber there, hopefully to protect your hair from getting tangled in there and or sharp edges. Nice soft flap, so the expansion can go in and out without injuring you. It is pretty long, as you can see. I do like the length. Now I'm going to open the side attachments for the helmet, which probably should open that one first. Here we go. Like his goblin ears. And Let's see how they attach on. Goblin ears. I don't actually know how these go on. Maybe. So we are going to take a look at the expansion, which is right here. As I showed you, it had little flaps, but it expands further. I am not great at expanding this, but how did I get it to go again? There we go. Woo, it's a little loud, but it really expands, has a very large expansion with I don't know if that's a width, whatever you call it. Expands a lot. Let's see. I am going to first put these ears back on, since why not have the ears on? Hopefully we can get them on here. Nice sturdy snap. And then the other side, just make sure you're pushing down really hard to get that sturdy snap in there to get them on fully. They do take a little bit of oomph, which I don't always have. And here it is with its ears snapped on. It's very nice looking. It is heavy helmet, I will say that. You're gonna get a tired neck. However, it's also got rubber around the eyes and nose. It looks like it's made to be very comfortable. Let's try it on. Okay. Can't do this with my hair, Emily. Should have thought about that ahead of time. Get it ahead. Okay. I'm going to close the expansion. And I can see really well in this. It's really heavy when I was holding it, but when I put it on my head, it actually doesn't feel that heavy. And it's balanced, by which I mean it's not like falling over all over the place like some of those other helmets. It feels like I'd have to do a lot to keep them on straight and keep them. This one is a little loose for me. It's a little big for me, but it's not tilting all over. With this long front, you might think it would tilt all over, but this really balances it well on my head. So I'm actually impressed with that. It's big on me in a lot of ways. I like the ones that have the adjustable headband inside. This one does not. And you can't just take it off and put it on. And I don't have a big head, so people with larger heads may have more trouble with this. Where is the expansion part? Okay. Because you literally have to kind of go down and around the expansion. And I will say that it is kind of thin. The expansion part obviously thinner because it's down lower on your head and neck, but in general it's just kind of thin. If you had a really wide head, it may not fit. We should try it on you and find out. Does this make any noise or sound? No. So that is a feature that a lot of helmets often have that this one doesn't. It definitely will work as a cosplay helmet, but with any of these helmets, it's kind of a if it fits your head well.
Fits me very nicely.
Okay.
I love the fact that it's got the yellow lenses.
Yeah, they're nicely cool.
It
yellow
really
lenses.
looks nice.
Yeah.
It's the clearest of almost every helmet.
Yeah.
These lenses.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. Okay, a little loud there. However, overall, I think the fit and the balance is really good. I agree that the lenses are really good to see through. They're very clear. You could actually walk around in these and actually see what you're doing and not bump into things. You can see through a lot of other helmets, lenses, but not well. And it does look cool on people, I think. The lenses on the outside obviously are mirrored, and I could not see through them on the outside looking in. I could not see anybody's face in them, which is another good feature. Like I said, a very good helmet. I like it. It doesn't have any kind of sound features or anything, or lights, but as a cosplay helmet, I think it's really neat. I think it's cool. It definitely looks cool on the shelf. Here's our little stand. It just sits on its stand like this on the top and on its chin, which, you know, you might want to make sure it's on a soft material still for that. But still, yeah, I think this is actually surprisingly more interesting and cool than I thought it was going to be even. So I thought it was neat. I don't know, I like it. Here are some of the other features up close so you can get a good look at it. It's a nice green, shiny all over. And not too bad looking. I like it. Here's how the ears pop off. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, and the ears do have these little plastic tabs, which I could see if you are taking the ears on and off frequently that they could break over time. But if you're just using it once or twice or putting it on display, it's not a problem. And then, like I showed earlier, here's the inside. A nice view of the rubber, protective rubber, but you can see there's actual molding and shape inside to make it look kind of like a neat, like actual helmet, which I think is neat also. The vents for the mouth, the removable padding, and let's see if we can get a view through the eyes. That is not a bad view through the eyes. So, yeah, a pretty good investment and a great addition if you collect helmets. Okay, here, have a drink.